Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Wade on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Cooper is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Boozer. Then there's Griffin. And it's Faisar in at the 4 spot. And for the Gators, they've got Corey Brewer, also Noah out there. And it's for you in at the center position.
Well, we know Westbrook can rack up the assists in no time. He's all for finding his teammates.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Here's Fland, and Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
And that one's good, Fland.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Cooper into the lane. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
Here's Fland. Pass to Maxwell. To the paint. Here's Ryu.
Look at that. I don't think Ryu even has to leave his feet to throw it down.
So it's Richmond now. Here's Faisar. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Faisar's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Fland. Pass to Ryu. They double him with Boozer. Nice passing here by the Gators. Here's Fland. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the try. That's tipped.
Well, Ryu is a towering presence. You got to be really careful trying to shoot around him.
Out of bounds, Richmond takes possession. Al Horford is checked in for Florida. Bradley Beal comes in for Brewer. And then for Richmond, Edgecombe comes in for Boozer. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Cooper. Pass to Faisar. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking 3.
And that one's good by Noah.
And this is where Noah makes his presence felt, down low in the paint.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And another basket from Richmond.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And here is Williams. Beal with a screen on Iverson. Outside, Horford. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Nice play by Edgecombe. He has the strength and body control to finish.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Florida. They trail by 6. Horford sets a screen for Beal. And once again off the mark by Florida. Out to the right wing. Here's Edgecombe. Cans it from downtown. Edgecombe's got the lead up to 9 now for Richmond.
Now look out. Edgecombe can get it going from deep.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Cloak loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
You know, we've seen guys with the size and the speed that Cameron Boozer possesses, but we rarely see them with the same level of touch he has on his shot. The way Boozer can get downhill and stretch the floor can be a nightmare for defenses.
To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Brewer. Down low, they need this. The shot by Williams, no good. Richmond leading by 9. Here's Edgecombe. Offensive rebound. And Boozer gets it to go.
Once he gets inside, Boozer is a major threat. You gotta keep him from establishing position.
Pass to Maxwell. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Ryu's got his second bucket.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Richmond will go for a different look here. Here's Cooper. Bland grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Can't hit from 12. And it's Richmond's ball. And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Horford. Nothing on the board. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bland. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Driving to the basket.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Florida trails by 11. Here's Bland. It's hauled in by Bird. Here's Cooper. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cooper's got 8 points.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Here's Bland. Unable to get that one. And that concludes the first half. Richmond leads by 13. And will return shortly.
Richmond, 25.
Florida trails by 13. So with Wade on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Cooper. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Griffin is out there with Boozer. And it's Faisar in at the 4th. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Maxwell. Inside. Goes in for the dunk.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Richmond leading by 11. Out to the wing. Cooper against Maxwell. To the wing on the left. And it's Cooper missing. Now the Gators with it. Pass to Ryu. Here's Bland. He's covered by Westbrook. And Ryu gets it to go. Ryu's got 8 points.
Great feed by Bland. He's got tremendous floor vision, especially for someone his age.
Here's Cooper. Misses in close. Florida trails by 9. Pass to Noah. Florida moving that ball. Here's Ryu. Nails the baby hook. 10 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Cooper. Whoa! And he bangs it home with one hand.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Here's Bland. Tipped away. Griffin with the steal. To the inside. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, look, when it comes to finishing lobs, Westbrook is one of the best guards to ever do it.
Now the Gators with it. 11-point game. To the paint. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top.
Here's Bland. And the Gators call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Beals checked in for Brewer. Richmond also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. Griffin against Noah. Pass to Bland. And the Gators another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Out to Edwards. Back to Boozer. The rebound by Ryu. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Florida. Trailing by 13. Here's Ryu. Over Boozer. And here's Maxwell for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxwell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Boozer in the post. He's guarded by Maxwell. And that one is good.
And we saw his dad, Carlos, do plenty of this back in his playing days. Cameron Boozer. With the confident finish through contact inside.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Corey Brewer's checked in for Florida.
Now into the lineup for the Gators. Number 13.
Oh, the slam dunk.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Richmond leading by 10. No good on the dunk.
Richmond foul call. Russell Westbrook. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for two. Bland.
Good on both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Count it!
A lot love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Going inside, and the shot goes in.
Well, he's just attacking with relentless enthusiasm. I don't see how you slow him down now.
Florida trails by 12. Oh, what an assist, leading him to the bucket.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And Richmond making a change here. Cooper's checked in.
Checking in for Richmond, number 21, Michael Cooper.
Richmond leading by 10. Here's the drive.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. 1:49 left to play here in the second half. And the layup is off. So it's Richmond now. Here's Vason. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
He drills the three.
Yeah, and it's crucial that Flan keeps connecting from deep. This will really help in his development.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Richmond. 11-point game. Buries the deep ball.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And that one is good. Driving the lane, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
There's 42 seconds left here in the second half.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
And so he hits both. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down it goes for three.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
So it's Florida now, down by 15. Outside Williams.
Richmond foul call. Michael Cooper. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And that one falls for Mann.
Trey Mann.
Both free throws good for Mann. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. What's your take, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
On the inbound, on the money. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. It's really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching.
You